I think it's a reasonable thing that Notre Dame has slipped. 2 games ago, outgained by Wake Forest, not overly impressive, certainly not dominant in the game against Boston College at Fenway Park, but they won the game. And Notre Dame fell. What's your reaction to what you saw?
Great points, Rece. You know, I think when you get into November and you're starting to split hairs and you start to play down to your competition, and keep in mind, Notre Dame is banged up. They've been dealing with injuries all year, and they wouldn't want to use that for an excuse. But when you play down to your competition, and other teams like Oklahoma are playing as well as they are, I applaud the committee for recognizing the way Oklahoma's been playing on the field, putting the resumes to the side, because Oklahoma's resume is impressive. But the way they've been playing with Baker Mayfield, I think the committee did a great job there. And then it becomes, what's interesting there is if Michigan State holds serve against Penn State, which by the way is a tough game for them, but if they win that game, you're looking at the winner of the Michigan State-Iowa game in Indianapolis having the inside track, which we've kind of anticipated. But now you know for sure the winner of that game is going to probably be in that top 4.
Interesting to me, Oklahoma makes a jump from 7 up to number 3 against a TCU team ranked number 18, missing some really key points. Now, in the first half, Oklahoma looked pretty good with Baker Mayfield on the field. He goes down, and that game came down to a 2-point conversion. TCU had a chance to win. I like Oklahoma in the first half, but judging them moving forward, I don't know that they jumped from 7 to 3 because of the win against a TCU team that was ranked 18th. They're missing Trayvon Boykin, they're missing Dawson at receiver. I don't know that they make that kind of jump above some teams that were above them the week before, Rece.
Those are reasonable points, but Danny, as you look at the FPI, which is a forward-looking metric, in addition to just watching the Sooners leading up to that game and a huge win at Baylor, FBI has them ranked the #1 team in the country. Do you have a problem with Oklahoma jumping to 3?
No, I don't. I mean, I think if Iowa was at 3, I wouldn't have a huge problem with that, but I do think Oklahoma's resume is better than what Notre Dame has done to this point. I know you have the Texas debate. How does that play out, the head-to-head opponent there? But I think this was an opportunity for the committee to avoid a potential disaster scenario if you had to move Notre Dame out after a win versus Stanford. Now they don't. And I think they're being consistent. Watching the film, they drop down Florida because they haven't been playing well. They do the same thing with Notre Dame. So I don't have a problem. I think it's consistency from them out of this.